How pranayama improves our physical health. So when we say prana, the pancha prana, what are the pancha pranas? Prana, apana, vyana, udana, and samana. So this prana is called respiratory system. Apana is called excretion system. Vyana is called circulatory system. Udana is called reverse system. And samana is called digestive system. All these functions, the physiological functions happen because of the power of prana. So now, when we eat food, what happens? The food goes to the stomach. In stomach, digestion happens. So what is digestion? The conversion of food into energy. That is what is digestion. And this aspect is taken care by samana vayu in the stomach. Jatharagni, Vaishwanara it is called. That fire, that digestive fire. That is that which converts the food into energy. So digestive system digests the food, meaning converts food into energy. Now once the energy is formed, it has to be circulated throughout the body. So this aspect is taken care by Vyana Vayu. Vyana means circulatory system. So this energy is circulated throughout the body through Vyana Vayu. Now, in this process, the blood becomes impure. So the blood has to be purified. So then this respiratory system, which is called as pranavayu, takes care of it. So what does it do? It takes in oxygen, throws away carbon dioxide, and thus the blood is purified. So this is taken care by pranavayu. Now, in the process of digestion, there are waste material. It has to be thrown out from the physical body. So then that is taken care by apana vayu, excretion system. Now there is one more vayu which is used only during emergencies. It is not always used, but only during emergency it is used. And what is that? It is called as udana vayu. For example, you have eaten something, that food doesn't match well with the system. It has to be thrown out, vomited out. So that vomiting, it is something reverse process. Normal process going from up to down, but here from down to up it has to go. So it's a reverse system. So then udana vayu becomes active in vomiting, etc. Sometimes when the dust enters into the eyes have to be flushed out with tears. That is also taken care by udana vayu. So a particular system, emergency system, which is ever there to keep the body healthy, protected. So that is the job of udana vayu. Also, one more function they say is at the time of death, the sukshma sharira has to leave the body, the subtle body has to leave the physical body. So that ejection happens by the power of udana vayu. So in short, all the physiological functions that are happening in the body, it is all because of pancha pranas. So therefore, when can we say that a person is healthy at the physical level? When these pancha pranas are really strong, very powerful, then we say that person is healthy. Health has nothing to do with the bulging of biceps and triceps. Health has nothing to do with your six packs in the stomach. Health has only to do with one thing: how strong is your pranavayu? Hmm? That what you call that radiance in the face, that power in the hands and legs and the body, and that general energy which a person radiates at the physical body. It is all because of prana shakti. And now this prana, it knows everything. It is literally omniscient. It knows how to keep the body fit. The only thing it wants is it needs power, it needs strength. For example, if the blood has to flow and there is a clot in that nervous system or that blood vessel or whatever, the pranavayu knows how to clear it if there is some fat. So if a person is regularly doing pranayama, so then this prana, it will clear the system. It knows what to do. So all those things, what you call this bypass surgery and this and that heart surgery, nothing is needed. The prana knows what to do. But we have to strengthen the prana for it to do its job. So what we do with pranayama is we are just empowering prana, We are just making the prana powerful so that it can do its job. It is something like, a vehicle, if it has to go over a hill, engine knows what to do, but then it needs a power. The engine needs a power to take the vehicle up the hill. In the same way, the prana knows what to do because it knows everything, how to keep the body alive. Only thing what is necessary is it must be energized. Through pranayama, what we do is we make the pancha pranas very strong. And once they become strong, then that person becomes really healthy. Through pranayama alone, there are people who have lived for 200, 300, 350, 400 years, etc. In YouTube, I think it is some Pavahara Baba or Devahara Baba, somebody. He lived for around 350 years only through pranayama. Right. So at the physical level, pranayama can give us good health.